Made it out with music, mama thought I threw my life away. My granny was an addict, my dad ass was absent. In the gutter where we was trapping, now double G's on my.
You happy this morning?
Happy this morning.
You happy this
yes,
morning?
Yes, sir. You want to say what's up to the people?
Let me say what up. Yo, what up? What up? It's Aggressive TV. What's good? What's good? See me out there. We're going to be extra aggressive out here, man. Word up. Holla. See y'all in the house.
Let's go. I have no idea why he said Aggressive TV. I think he thinks I'm those guys. Yo, hold on, fam. Yo, fam, what up? I am not aggressive. I'm BBN.
Defiance, baby. What's up?
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, I'm BBN. Them aggressive niggas ain't shit.
All right.
Because you know those idiots is putting up flyers like they trying to pretend like they me with my picture on it and they name on it.
You happy this morning?
I gon' come with safety. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, trying to leave with brainless. We still in the jets, exactly where them boys say we ain't hanging. Put cheese on my head, I come collect that shit. You think I'm playing? Trouble hop out busting at it, brother. Miss you know I'm hitting. We got O's and Bo's in here, and we got wood cook in the kitchen. If I say go get them, they go get them. Young both fingers itching, fingers squeezing on the trigger. They heard all them glitches. Money man, I run it up. If I fall off, I'm poking shit. Told that bitch quit asking questions. I hate all that notice shit. We send shots the whole year round, no ring around the road and shit. My little bro, he makes you vanish. He with hocus pocus shit. Chopper bust, they hit the ground. It's too many sticks around. We known to get greasy, pussy. Don't you have your bitch around? Switch up on this bitch. I catch him deep, get a whole click around. Put us in the midst of shit that we ain't do. We spinning now. Bitch keep trying to tell me slide. Think she trying to set the pick. Other hoes been tripping, texting my bitch on that messy shit. Left a bro out there with his brains out. Yeah, that's that messy shit. Bought another Glock. Let's catch an op so I can test the bitch. So I gon' come with safety. The only time I'm
I need you to hit that fucking like button. You know, I'm gonna need you to do that as I try to be like my fan. I mean, like my idol. I just seen that over there and was like, oh God. Let me see that kid. At least it's America, right? Oh, he's a fucking idiot. I hate those things. What's good, Wookie? I think the only thing I need is a drink. God damn it. CK, you were just touching on this shit this morning, wasn't you? Yeah. These motherfuckers come to YouTube with all the smiles, all the fucking things that they're good at, and you find out they're probably chomos. Yep. I'm really not surprised that 10 toes down is a whole rat. because I could just tell he was a fucking, something was off with him, bro. Way off. Now, I think I went back through and I think he deleted that one that Gotti called him a cop in. I do believe that because I cannot find it nowhere, but it's in my fucking, the one I did the reaction on. But there's nowhere else. He must have cut it out. These motherfuckers try to stay ahead of you. He's just been on a month fucking vacation, right? What the fuck is that coming from? Oh, fuck. What's popping, dog? I'm gonna roll up, man. I'm gonna get started. Fuck it. There's a whole, man. CK was speaking on something like, you gotta watch these motherfuckers, man, because they're like, he was getting onto something, kind of like what Jack Frost was saying. He wasn't saying we were sitting around giving them compliments, man. We was all bigging them up. Nah, man. When you see something that someone's doing, it's okay to clip it, change it a little, or give him some props for it. It's okay to have people that you salute. That's different, Jack. You can't just be up here, oh, motherfucker, nutsack. That's what you get to what we have today. You know what I mean? We get to what we have today. I think YouTube, it makes people believe they can do it, right? Like they can go, oh, well, hell, look at all that money he's making on there. Well, come on and try it. Find out. It ain't so easy. They go, oh, I got monetized. Well, it's going to be a few months before I get a check. Why? Because, yeah, they only send $100 out. You got anything less than that, it ain't going nowhere. And that's a fact. All right, man. Who we got in here? Black motherfucking Cuddy. I need to put this thing in the dryer or something. Yeah, I don't think they did a very good job on this one. It's not dark enough. And the red kind of went with the gray, didn't it? It's like, damn, all that shit in the middle's red. Yeah. It's got like a red outline to it. But that's horrible. Tucker did a good job on the rest of them. Y'all seen that one, didn't you? That's my first one. Yep. We're devil worshippers since the start, yo. From the start. Only comment I got with this one, Zip, you should have did this on YouTube to begin with. I want to see too, bro. So we've got, I wonder if Zip's going to tell us how he got that footage. Because Bulls Gotti 100% spoke on it first. I swear to God he did. He spoke on somebody bringing out handcuffs. Yep. 10 toes down to not me. And you know something? If my memory serves me well, which it has been, I do believe 10 toes down saying, I did 20 years. What makes you think I'm the cops? Oh, yeah, you are crazy. Yeah, 20 years and you went back to arrest kids? You've been wanting to be the police, bro. Straight up. Bro, so many people are playing this fucking video. Oh, boy. Oh, Divine's responding to Zip now? Good Lord. He's another one that reminds me of Willie. He really does, bro. He strikes me as somebody that just always has to be talking about somebody. Like, not like somebody that's critiquing. I mean somebody that's a fucking, what do they call that? Backstabber. A gossip, a bitch gossiper. Like, you don't gossip to like celebrity gossip. You talk about shit behind their backs, bro. Yeah. Y'all come up here with twisted ass stories and say, well, that ain't a lie, but you know, it is way off from the truth, though. You know, I didn't put the word in there it's supposed to use. We catch them all the time doing this dumb shit. It's like, Jack, I don't get public assistance in that aspect. Well, because you don't get a fucking welfare check doesn't mean you're not on public assistance because you get a dummy check. It's the same shit. Only when the kid gets 18, she's risk losing that check. God, bro. It's like you gotta fuck before you can be cool with people on here. You gotta watch them, bro. You really, really, really gotta watch them. Like if you plan on being cool with people, you know, helping and shit. Bro, that's somewhere where I do be doing some vetting. I'll be watching. I'll be like, oh, that was a little off. Maybe I'm a little bit too over, like, judgmental. Is that what you call it? I don't think it's judgmental. I don't think it's judgmental. What would you call that? Too much over critiqued? Because it's always been right. 10 toes down, you come here. Talk back to me. Why? It's a video. Can't nobody talk back to you, bro. I mean, nobody. He probably was working with them boys before he came up and started doing videos, bro. Now I'm wondering about Hassan Campbell. They all know each other. That's a fact. How you not know he was working for them boys and you're in the family? Yeah. That's a little odd, bro. That's a little odd, bro. Let's see who's this. That's Sean Banks' video, bro. They're talking shit about They're talking shit about Divine in this, bro. See, that's what happens. That's what happens, bro. People that know CK are gonna start coming out and busting your shit, dude. You just ain't woke enough of them up yet. What's popping, Super Comics? Let me see what else we got.
That's a fact. I'm bossy. Yeah. You got family
I
that was
mean,
involved
like
in 9-5,
25
9-6. They know me. Bossy. I was punching them niggas in the face, probably. Yeah.
What? This is something else he did.
Y'all niggas gonna get off my nuts or what, man? Huh?
They were on his dick, bro.
You niggas gonna get off of my nuts? Yo, suck my nuts. How about the Mikey B? Suck my nuts.
So all this paperwork that 10 Toes Down has been putting on people was just like the way Willie does it. Well, y'all don't do nothing different.
Not a rat.
Who the fuck y'all learn from, bro? Y'all can't lie where the fuck.
You might be the rat, Mikey B.
Well, I guess 10 Toes did for a while,
I got
didn't
text
he?
messages saying you a rat.
That's the issue,
Ain't no
bro.
fucking messages
That
saying
is
I'm
the
a
issue.
rat. But it's text
Motherfuckers will
messages
be off
saying
in
you a rat.
30 different fucking panels.
Yeah,
No,
you was
you're
running
a rat.
around
He's
saying
a rat.
your
She's a
co-defendant.
rat. Wouldn't you like to be a rat?
And your co-defendant know you was saying he was
So he's the whole
because
cop.
he said it on China Brim in Harlem Legend platform. You was running around up
dangerous
north
shit, bro.
for 25 years saying your co-defendant was a rat,
Check
nigga.
your friends, man. that you call
25
friends.
years you stood in the mountains calling that man a rat. And then when he came home, you sucked his nuts. You sucked his nuts. You a coward, Mikey B. You a coward, nigga. That hid behind that blood shit all of them years, you heard?
Hid behind
Then when
what?
they realized you was a coward,
Blood?
they faded you. Got you up out the situation. Get the fuck from around niggas. Yeah. Faded you. You wasn't the big homie when you came home. Not because you fell back, because they faded you, nigga. A lot of y'all niggas that be acting like y'all niggas is
Bro,
the big
gangs don't
homies.
work, man. That
Wasn't the
shit
big
just don't
homies when
last.
y'all
It
niggas
don't
came
last.
home from jail.
You got
Y'all
too
niggas
many
got
people
released
that are
from
easily
them, from them
disloyal.
correctional facilities.
Any little thing.
Niggas was civilians, nigga. Niggas was 550,
Salute.
nigga.
Shot.
Straight up, nigga.
Cuddy.
Niggas going to roster
Big
shows
life.
and all of that, nigga. That's what y'all niggas.
Dog soldier.
Selassie this and Selassie that, nigga. That's what y'all niggas was doing.
I think they did kind of what Willie did to me with Zip. They heard he did that with what was his name? The white boy Crip. And they thought he was a punk. They found out different, didn't
You
they?
niggas is on my
I love
nuts
when that
calling
happens.
me a rat.
I love
said
when
you
the
hang
bully
out with
gets
a rat.
bullied.
Cause you hang out with a rat.
That's the
Stud
shit.
is a rat. He told on Iceberg. That's how he got that 6 to life. That you was, oh, you a juvenile, you catch a murder, you get 6 to life. Why? Cause your man co-defendant got a 6 to life? That's why you think that? That's the nigga he told on.
It
The
all
nigga he
makes
told
sense,
on got
bro.
a 6 to life. That's a fact.
It all makes
That's a
sense.
fact. But the match,
Yeah, because
on
he's
the
got
murder,
nobody he
when you a
has to
juvenile
look
in New
over.
York,
It has,
when
you
I
know,
caught mine,
it's different
was
when
a
you have a
9 to
boss.
life. The minimum was 5 to
Like
life.
if you're working for a production
6,
company or
that was a
a
good cop out.
studio up here,
When they was offering me 5,
you can
I was
come on
telling
here
them
and act
niggas
like you
to
don't
give that
work
shit
for
to
a
they
studio, or
sons.
something, but
I'm
it
not
eventually
taking that.
comes out.
I'm not taking nothing, nigga. We going to trial, nigga. I'm going to trial. You heard what the judge said?
Zip's doing it the right way. He's building his shit up as he sits at home. Kind of like I'm
I
doing.
ain't taking nothing.
Y'all seen I started with nothing.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I
Started
ain't
with a
taking
fucking
nothing.
phone and a laptop.
Drop it to attempted murder and give you
Quickly
probation.
change
That
that.
mean I already went to trial and got found not guilty.
It's
Let
not
me
unheard
get that,
of,
nigga.
man. I don't know
Fuck,
why
I ain't playing with this, nigga.
10 Toes Down
Yeah, 'cause they
did
gonna have a bunch of
being a
people on the
fucking
stand.
cop.
That's white and my grandmother age. Then your fate is in their hands. It don't matter what they hear. They just be like, look at this little nigga.
Yep.
That's when I had waves and all that. So you think I'm from being caught with coolies on the slags.
I knew it wouldn't be
hush
long
puppies
because
and
the
all that.
YouTube
I
streets
was a
is
fly nigga
starting to
and all
get
that.
quiet, wasn't
Nah, I
it?
ain't had no sense.
No real big like.
Not, you know what I'm saying? I know what
going
I was.
on.
I knew what I was going to court
Yeah.
for. I knew what I was in there
Quiet.
for. I'm coming in
I
court like
started
this.
fuck with Willie, what didn't I? That's
Yeah.
bad.
Your OG Divine.
Oh, he's speaking divine now.
I don't care what you did in Brownsville. I will smack the shit out your little ass.
Go get him.
Straight up.
Go get him,
Smack the
divine.
shit out you, nigga. Yap that little spaghetti link chain you got and all of that, nigga. I will violate your old ass.
How
nigga.
would you fight
That's
all
a
these
fact.
people,
I will
divine?
smack fire
You
out
don't
you,
look
yap,
that big, bro.
all of that, nigga. I bet you that money
That's
you was
when it
counting on
starts to
screen that
become
day,
weird.
I bet
When
you
you
ain't
got
never
too
took
many
none of that
beats
shit out the
and
house.
you ain't going.
might
You got
take
plans of doing
$200-$300 at
nothing
a
about
time
it.
out the house, nigga. You ain't going nowhere with no fucking.
That's
nachos,
weird,
old
man.
nigga.
What's popping, Kevin?
You ain't going nowhere with no
Dude.
nachos, you little runt. You little pipsqueak ass nigga. I'll smack
He's a
your fucking head
pipsqueak?
off, nigga.
I thought he looked kind of big.
Smack your head off, nigga. Call me a rat. Old bitch ass nigga.
He's going through and getting all these
woolly head ass
motherfuckers,
nigga.
bro. Y'all better not
Old
punk with
woolly
Zip,
head
man.
ass
If y'all
nigga.
got something on your
Every
shit,
story you got, you was in the
you
house
won't
with the
find
Night
it.
King. You probably was in there sniffing mad heroin with them niggas. You got the.
You shouldn't be on here
You got the droopy face and
picking
all that. Yeah,
fucking
you got
fights
the
with
droopy
people
face.
just so you can
Yeah,
cry
you
when
got
they
that.
strike back.
So you probably was with them
Y'all
niggas
bunch of
sniffing up
fucking
all that
weirdos,
heroin with
bro.
them niggas.
I think
Yeah.
it's these people from
And that's why you don't like them old
way
blood niggas that was running around
down
trying to
who
take the
don't know
heroin
nothing
from them
about
niggas to
the
get out.
daily
You
life,
don't
don't
like
know
them
how
niggas
to
because
get along
they
with
was
normal
fucking up your
individuals.
bag.
It's a
You
sad
stay on a nigga
situation,
nuts
bro.
on this internet, nigga. Calling niggas rags and mooks and things of that nature, trying to assassinate niggas' character.
Ah, you stood up too, Zip. That's good for you.
You a bozo, nigga. Straight up, nigga. You a bozo, nigga.
I don't
Never
really
do
care
no
if those are
indirect
names.
shots
You
at
get
you. I
used
see
a lot.
Divine. OG Divine. I don't fuck with him like that. I always say that. I don't throw no indirects. That's directly telling you I don't fuck with
That's
you,
what's
nigga.
up.
Cause you a coward. You call
You got
niggas
some
rats,
that
no
me really.
paperwork.
Fuck it. We're
You call
gonna be
niggas
doing
mooks.
something. We
You
could
ain't
do
never
it.
seen nobody
Getting
sucking none
spark
of that
there.
hammer, none of that. You ain't seen none of that. But you quit. Oh, this nigga's a mook lover. This nigga's a rat lover. He's a rat. He's
You be getting them down, don't he?
Funny big tooth hanging down and all that.
He learns them,
Old
don't he?
washed up ass nigga. If you don't knock it the fuck off, nigga, get your head smacked off out here in these streets. That's why your niggas is out of town. You niggas couldn't put up with New York no more, nigga. You niggas was starving in New York, nigga.
Starving.
Starving in New York.
Y'all, why y'all starving these OGs, man?
Starving.
New York, New York. Y'all don't keep a fucking dead day in New York, boy. Y'all got some beefs. Fucking great. New York's
Suck my
shit.
nuts. You still need them citizen minutes? You still need them? Huh?
I don't do that one.
Cause you got the citizen minutes.
Like
When I got that 21 and 5, you got those, you dick.
I didn't know he talked like that though. Boy, there's all kind of motherfuckers putting this shit out. Hassan Campbell and Zip, that was 2 months ago. Divine says the streets been knew Bimmy was a rat. Well, why didn't they do nothing about it, Divine? Why didn't you do anything? You're up here being the Divine confirms paperwork is real. Divine also confirms that Jack Frost tells the truth. This is where we lose this shit. Too many dick riders in today's society, bro. Just fucking too many dick riders that just can't make their own way by themselves. They don't know how to make their own way. If their girlfriends left them, they would be fucking homeless in a shelter. They don't do nothing, man. And this is sad. Because this leaves our children, their children, in a bad way, bro. You're going to have our country needing the government. That's what you're going to do. But all the ancestors before us tried to do the right thing. Y'all was like, okay, fuck Israel, y'all. Palestinians, we want terror. Get the fuck out of here. I wish some of you motherfuckers that got something to say about America get the fuck out. And don't come back. These motherfuckers are weird, bro. I don't even know Divine. But hey, OJ Divine confirms it. How did he confirm it? How? Because he didn't confirm CK's. He didn't confirm Jack's. I mean, like CK was saying, it's easy money. I get it. But you also making him money. And at least he could say it, because some people will come up here and run these plays, and you'll never even know it. Motherfuckers are play runners up here, bro. That's a fact. I was going to say, that ain't, that's nuts. Let's take another look at it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 toes down. Putting the fucking Johnny Laws on somebody. Down! Burn up! Got your fucking hands behind your back. Picking on kids and shit. Just picking on children. Hey, Zip's mixtape's fire, y'all. He's got a fire mixtape.
Good morning.
I ain't been getting to watching much because I work. I fuck with Zip. He's like the newest one that I watch. There ain't nobody else really out there. Not new. I think we all watch the same shit, actually, because if I go right here in my fucking dashboard, it shows me a little bit. It shows me a little something. Research. I think that's what they call it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, Zip.
Good morning.
Time. Yeah, his mixtape's fire, y'all. Pop that shit if you want. I say it's fire. Where's he at, in the juvenile? What is actually going on here? Where is he at? He locking that little kid up, though.
Got some explaining to do.
What is there around there? He's got on street clothes, too, bro. This is different. This is weird.
Yeah.
He's not in juvenile because he's in street clothes.
That's you, son.
Is he in the lockup somewhere? Happy birthday, dog. Where the fuck is he? I wish he would tell us. Honestly. Where the fuck is he?
Marky.
Anybody know?
Marky. You putting cuffs on niggas, Marky?
Marky? That's his name. He got a white name like a motherfucker. His mama named him Marky. Marky wins every time, bro.
No, Marky.
That's a fuck.
Not like that.
Has anybody figured out like what service he worked for or whatever.
21 Jump Street. I knew it. You did that bid, nigga. You got a pension for that, nigga. That shit came with a 401k for your big punk ass, nigga.
He got a pension on that 20 years.
Yeah, that bid you did, that shit came with a pension.
That's
nigga.
fucking great, bro.
401k, you probably had a
20-year pension out that prison
IRA.
system. I wish, motherfucker. I would get it anyway. God. Y'all better quit going zip if you ain't ready for smoke.
21 Jump Street. Your friends will be there when your back is to the wall. They'll be there when there's no one left to call.
Damn, he is 21 Jump Street. He's not listening to nobody either. Zip that dude 10 toes down. He really acting like the law. He knows what he's doing. He's been trained before.
Your friends will be there when your back is to the wall.
He knows how to hold the arm right here and then the arm over here to the shoulder. It's fucking odd, bro.
Down on Jump Street.
I knew you was lying, but I didn't know you was lying that you carry cuffs. I thought maybe you was like a tag or something. That was what I was
behind
thinking.
The ball.
But you ain't never. I'm blown away half the time. You ain't blown away no more. Y'all can't make me fucking. You can't.
Look.
You can't.
I know these niggas, man.
Make me think that y'all are gonna do something
get
crazy.
This cleared up, if anything. You see what song I was playing? I played my shit. You want to hear what came on right after that?
Behind the bar. You know, what the fuck, dude? I think this is a play.
They put them
I think
chains
him
on me.
behind the bar to play.
They put them chains on me. It was you, nigga. Bitch ass staff, nigga.
This is gonna be fun for some
you
days.
Bitch ass staff, nigga.
He's good at it.
It was a bitch ass staff, nigga.
Where at though?
Son. Oh, son, you on the internet calling niggas rats and all that. Talking about you got paperwork on niggas.
Where?
Police, nigga. You got a badge, nigga. Let's get to that, nigga. You have a badge, nigga. You was an officer of the law, nigga. You was an officer of the law, nigga.
You don't have that smoke with, what's his name, Rick Ross?
You big brolic cocksucker.
He doing the same thing he's doing?
He was in jail. 21 years. Sending pictures
he
of
must
yourself.
Have learned in jail.
Men for money. Now you in jail looking at them little boys for free.
I believe he 100% sent money, they fucking pictures to men for money now.
Look at them little boys.
If
nuts
they lie, and then get caught in the lie, they've been lying about everything.
You seen since you been
everything?
Huh? How many wee-wees you seen since you been a CO? Because you work transit. Yeah, you work transit and medical. That's where you work.
What?
You work in Horizon, like I said, but you
Horizon,
be in Crossroads too. That's the little homie Moolah right there you cuffing. That's little Moolah you cuffing right there.
He knows him, dude.
That's little Moolah that you cuffing right there. When he cut somebody.
It was bound to get out, bro. If you working for a place. What the fuck is Horizon?
Allegedly, when he cut somebody, you the one to put the cuffs on him.
Oh, wow, dude.
Your name is not 10 toes down. If you 10 toes down, that means your toenails is on the floor. Yeah, your hiney is in the air. Yeah, if you 10 toes down, your toenails is on the ground. Yeah.
That's true.
Your hiney in the air, nigga. Yeah, you 2 cuffs up from now on. 2 cuffs up. You ain't 10 toes down.
What the fuck is Horizon? I got all these people in New York
10 toes
City.
down, it's your
Nobody
toenails on the ground with your hiney in the air, nigga.
What the fuck is that?
You the fucking police. You a hassa, nigga. You know what's that? That's a pig
motherfucking
that
dude.
don't fly straight, nigga.
That other one's there with him.
10 toes down.
And they didn't get no way, did they?
2 cuffs up is a hustle.
That's why when Bullets got, he said something to him. He said, "What do you mean?
Piece of shit.
What do you mean?"
Nigga Bimmy called me and tried to put me on a fucking team with the police. Because he already knew that.
Oh, it gets deeper. Holy moly. What the fuck? That means it's gotta be true. If you catch Bimmy being a rat, That dude's been trying to keep Bimmy from getting out as a rat. Hold on, it gets weirder. Then you try to say Bimmy's name and you go away forever. And then you come back one day and Zip bust you out. Bro, Hassan got everybody to not speak about Bimmy. That's when Bullis got he said something about Bimmy. Because he jumped down Bimmy's throat, or Bimmy jumped down Bullis got his throat. So I had to save him. Well, what are you doing saving Bimmy? This is a tricky situation, bro. I don't get that shit, bro. I don't get it. It's like you're washing one hand to dry the other.
You heard what he said on them other niggas' platform, right?
Y'all better have big memories fucking with these dudes, because
and these niggas got pictures. I ain't even going to. But I'm gonna stay right here though. Bimmy tried to get me to do a podcast with this nigga right here, y'all.
You was gonna be a lieutenant in 2 days.
They put them chains on me. They put them chains on me too. Why would I ever want to work with a nigga like this right here? Why would I ever? They put them chains on me. That's you a pig that don't fly straight 10 toes down. That's who you is, Marky Brown.
Marky
Brown, a.k.a. 10 toes down. He's the police. Look.
This is great. You have just been causing chaos, Zip, and I love it.
Who else put handcuffs on niggas? Who do that? Who do that?
We need to hear this one.
You putting niggas' addresses. You using this job to get people's addresses and put it on the internet. Marky Brown.
That's kind of bad.
You using this job where you get them handcuffs. Where you get them handcuffs.
He do be using his job.
Where you get them handcuffs, bro? Those is the Smith and Wesson shits that's those. When you put those on a nigga, you hit the little button so they don't go all the way, or you just leave them like that. Nigga lean back too much, it's over. How you do it? 10 toes down. How you do it?
That's why I got the wrong one right there.
How you be feeling when you be putting them shackles on niggas' feet when they be going to court, nigga? Huh? How you be feeling? How you be feeling when you be putting them shackles on them niggas' feet when they be going to court? You take them to white man justice, black man grief, huh? How you
as much as you was talking about, look, and 10 Toes Down went on a whole fucking campaign talking about these COs keeping him locked down. These guys are weird.
Huh?
It's like they feel something bad in them for doing it.
You transporting the baby
and then tell everybody that they didn't tell while telling you they told. Like, I'm not a cop. Nah, why would you ask me that?
That's one of the big ass babies right there. That's one of the big young big babies. Yeah. But look, I'ma stop. You put handcuffs on, I'ma stop.
I don't think you're going to.
Look, this thing, you supposed to be taking this nigga. This nigga somewhere to play football or boxing or something. That's where you supposed to be taking this nigga. Instead, your bitch ass is putting cuffs on him. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. That's you, ain't it? Yeah, yep. You look back. That's you. That is you. Talk to me. I'm talking to you. Talk back to me. I'm talking to you. How you got this man in handcuffs, nigga?
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun from this, boy. Shit's gonna
stall off on the like button, share, subscribe. Better duck, y'all. Live, you heard?
Better duck.
I'm frying eggs this morning. Breakfast. I want eggs. Yeah, I want eggs. I'm frying eggs. I'm frying these eggs, man. You a hassa, nigga.
Yeah, he's definitely fucking Luda, bro.
That don't fly straight.
He's the fucking CO. That's what that is.
Hassa.
What is fucking Horizons?
You ain't got no wins in me, Gassa. None.
What is Horizons in New York City?
You don't have no wins in mi casa.
It's not
You got
a
about
fucking
this
jail.
many wins in mi casa.
It's a program, bro. He works for
Marky the
fucking like.
Narky.
See, they do this, man.
Marky the
I don't know if
Narky.
I'd be
I
ever
thought my
calling him a
chat is
fucking
official.
cop.
Your
He
name
might
is
want to be though.
Marky the
That might be the
Narky.
thing.
Marky the Narky. Who said that shit? Who is the one that said that? I need to know who said that. Marky the Narky. Who said that? Marky the Narky.
It's like the stalking thing. They're stalking me. They're stalking me. They're stalking me. Ain't nobody behind you, bro. Ain't nobody even contacted you. You just feel a little weird about it.
Chris Jones, you a funny motherfucker, man. Chris Jones, you hilarious, man. Marky the Narky.
Don't the Sharks have practice
fried
today,
eggs,
ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Looks like Jack might not be able to go back to practice.
The Narky.
Well, no live, no practice. Don't quit your day job, I said. Because your night one's gone.
Bimmy knew it too. Yo, Bimmy, man, you trying to put a nigga down with the police, man. You the police, man. You the police, man. You run around this nigga. You know this nigga handcuffing niggas and all that. You talking about you ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about this nigga. This nigga putting handcuffs on niggas and all that, restraining niggas, giving niggas rug burns. He doing all type of shit. Yeah, this nigga's a cop. You talking about you ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about the police. Who the fuck is you? Talking about you ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about the police, nigga. Huh? Who is you to be talking about you ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about the police, nigga? Fuck you too then, nigga. Yeah, niggas can't talk bad about the police, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, who is you, nigga?
Then fuck you then, bro. Fuck you. It's like a regional, like a, we had this place called Delaware, like the Delaware Streets.
Yeah, I gotta be feeling like Mayweather.
It was kind of like a branch off from the Juvenile, I guess, like a satellite.
I gotta be feeling, yo, it's 250 of y'all here, 88 likes. Well, a lot of y'all.
Hold on. It might be one of like the perks or something. I don't know. Nobody in New York knows, you know.
Let them know. I'm cooking eggs.
There it is, right there. Watch. Watch how uneasy he gets and then comes back to it easy. This is fucking odd, bro. On the spot. That's how you got. That's why they'll come and hit the link, y'all. It puts them on the spot. That means they'll have to be on the spot with their lies. They'll have to be on the spot with their grifts. They'll have to have that whole story together. Damn, it took you that long to get your story together, Willie? 2 fucking years? God. All right.
All the fake street stories, bro. Like,
point of the story is this, man. 10, you sure got your...
Huh?
He gives it to him, bro.
Call it like we
he does say it in this. He kicks him
like
and brings him back up.
I may see it, but just call it, right?
Huh?
Didn't even know I was on to something.
Say what you gotta say, man.
What? I mean, I just want to know. You ain't tired of faking the phone? You know, sooner or later, niggas gonna find out who you really is, man.
What you mean? Who I'm really is?
See,
that's
I mean,
that right there. That right there. Be like, I wouldn't have been like, what you mean? Who really is, bro? Like, you found out? Yeah, but you not telling everybody. He's busted, bro. He was busted right there.
School.
I mean, like you gotta stop the cat, bro. Like all the fake street stories, bro. Like,
point of the story is this, man. 10,
You sure got yourself in a pickle,
people
bro.
said that he's been
You sure have
fucking
talked
giving
yourself
people
right into a
locking people
pickle,
with
man.
handcuffs.
And I really don't know
That's
how
doing
you can get
anything,
out of
man.
this one, because I
The
think the
full zip
people are
said
done hearing
anything. I heard
the
it out of
bullshit.
his mouth.
I think what Gotti was
On
trying
my
to
mother's
say
wife,
here
I did.
was just be yourself, man.
It is.
Why can't y'all just come up here
He
and
was
be
like a
yourselves?
cop or some shit.
Maybe it's
Somebody had
because
him
you're
on
not as
camera already.
charismatic. Maybe it's
Probably
because
that one.
you're just lying. But you got to be
But
yourself up
go
here,
on.
y'all. You got to be yourself, man. Oh, man. Have night. If you come up here and you try, look. If you come up here and you try not to be yourself, you're lying about everything. It will be found out, bro. You won't be able to lie that long. It'll start being hard to come up with shit. Yeah, it don't last that long, bro. I don't know how he lasted that long. That was a long fucking time. You've been on here like 6 years or some shit. Welcome. I'm out.
Them eggs, nigga. Frying them eggs,
Crazy.
scrambling them, whatever.
It's different when they got the proof, bro. When they come up here with, look, that's different. He warned him, didn't he? He's been giving these dudes warnings. He warned Hassan and even let Hassan go. And then he,
And you down there by Chelsea High School somewhere 10 toes down. Oh, we figured it out.
what the fuck is Horizons? Anybody know?
You stay
No?
down there by Chelsea High School
You
somewhere,
don't.
you heard? But we gonna find out the exact location. You see how we figuring shit out? Every day is some new. I said you worked the Horizon. I said that you try to, he think I worked there. No, you worked there. No, you really worked there. Yeah, you worked there. Yeah, we got, yeah. You really worked it. So, he think I worked. No, bitch, you worked there. Yeah. And you work in another place too. You working both of them. Yeah,
It's
you
a
special access,
psychedelic.
transport. Yeah, you transportation. You do
At a
medical
hospital or some
transportation.
shit.
You
Psychopathic.
around.
It's got a daycare
Yo,
center,
Bucky Jones,
a
aka
condominium
King, sir. Thanks
complex,
for the super
and an
chat. He said, hey,
advertising
yo,
agency. Somebody
you know,
help me
Quad,
out
he a
with
battle
Horizons.
rapper,
Like, what's he
Harlem from
talking about?
Queens. He usually let's get to that a lot. Tell Quad to chill out a little
Should
bit.
I give AD? Oh, that's all good, bro.
I'm saying, Bucky.
Thank you, man. I
Next
appreciate
time you
you
see him
being over
say it,
here,
be like,
bro.
yo, man. He from Queensbridge.
Called you
He
and
used
said,
to
"Why
do
you fucking with Jack,
show
man?
with,
You know you should come over here." And then
Harlem Legend, right?
give
I
you a
spoke
gift.
to them on the phone one time. I was talking to Harlem Legend, and then,
Crazy.
matter of fact, he might have called me with something on the phone before, like someone telling me from
Professional,
Queensbridge and shit like that.
nurturing environment.
He a
There's
Queens
bunch of
nigga, he
different
good, but if he say it a
different
lot,
reasons.
tell him to calm down a little
I
bit.
can
You
know,
know,
though.
he a Queens nigga. I don't give a fuck if he's saying it. If he saying something like, you say it, all right, cool. I'm
Because
saying,
they're showing
if
them
he's saying
doing
it a lot,
studies on
tell him to zip say, yo,
psychoactives and psychedelics and shit right
just a
now.
little bit. Just a little bit.
I seen it was like psychiatric hospital.
I'm gonna turn up. Let's get to that. Yeah, that's why the exclamation point is in the front.
Them
I'll be hyped
kids.
as soon as I say it. Let's get to that. Take your commissary.
Yeah, is that kids? They got the picture out of it.
Yo, stole off one of the like boy shit.
Not
Subscribe.
a kid. That's an
Let
old
them know this
man.
egg is fried.
You're looking at old men. What am I thinking kids
Stole
for?
off one of the like boy shit. Subscribe. Let them know this egg is fried. You heard?
They
Look.
probably have to go to that place for
What
a
type of
quarter or some
nigga
shit.
do
It's probably a
21
fucking
years in
drug
jail and
house or
come
some
home
shit.
and be participating in activities like this? I don't give a fuck what you say.
Oh, he's got the belt on.
Everything ain't for everybody, you heard? Nigga do 21 years in jail and come home and can muster up the gall, the gumption. He could muster up the gall and
That's pretty different.
gumption to put the hand.
You know what it was? Never about that life to begin with. You were dead on the nail when you said he accidentally killed someone and had to go do time over it. You were dead on with that. He was never from the life, bro. Now, what I've got to try to understand is why is he so close to Bimmy and how did that happen? And Hassan Campbell, come on, bro. He's in your family. And nobody told you about this. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. I mean, we're all human beings, right? But that's what I'm looking at. What the fuck?
Handcuffs
You
on that
can't
man.
tell me Zip's the only one that knew. Makes you want to question people, bro. That's a fact. They're in the second drawer, baby girl. To your left. Damn. Oh well. All right, y'all. Fuck it. On to the next. Jack, I'm gonna go see if you had fucking practice. You better have went live. You better have said, you listen to those Satanists? Oh, they're just lying to you. They just want me to kill myself. Better watch what I say. Better watch what I say. Oh. What? You can't even put Young Thug videos up and get a fucking view? That's pressing it, bro. You might be shadow banned, Pimp. You just might be. You just might be shadow banned. That's what that looks like. Look. It looks like only the live streams are getting views. Well, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. That's crazy. That little shit that happened in Brooklyn was nuts. Yeah, CK, this is what we're left with, buddy. People that are snakes, rats, liars. That's what we got. Yep. And I don't know why everybody tries to figure out everybody so fucking much anyway. It's fucking weird on here, bro. This is the most different social media site out of all of them. And they all got video. People get too attached, I think, dude, or some shit. Probably fucking closet homosexuals. I ain't got to work tomorrow either.
We make money.
Chill.
That's what we are here to do.
Yeah, that's what you are, buddy. Me too.
That's why you put capital into the stock market. But the mechanics of how you do it,
that was a fucking cut.
Young people who were in certain fields succeeding at early ages, but the reality was, so these people would go on. They were online when they were like 12 or 13, and they were in physics forums talking with physicists. And people were like, "Wait a minute, this kid's 15.
You see Tim,
the person who was helping us theorize these things is a kid." And they're like, "Oh, he's a prodigy." It's like, no, he was just in this space and exposed to it and contributed.
The guy who built and developed Minds.com, the company that I co-founded with Bill Ottman, his name's Mark Harding. He's the CTO, and he was 17 when he started building it. But he just learned it all online. You just look, copy, paste, read the data. This means that. This means that, and he just.
I think universities made sense when they were about getting people in places to discuss ideas and advance, academic knowledge. That was great, but right now, college is actually just an extension of high school, right? I mean, it's unusual. It's the American university system where you're having assignments to turn in every week or stuff like that. Like, that was not how these institutions were founded. You're supposed to come up with like a thesis that you work on for 4 years, and that's all you do. And now we have general education classes and this, that, and the other, and it's ultimately all to make money with especially government-backed student loans that they still issue, even though we know it's setting up millions of students every year for complete financial ruin. And so ultimately, it's marketing this idea that you will get a better job, you'll have something else because of this the degree, but the degree doesn't actually make you a better thinker. It just tells you that you can comply with the rules set out for you, which I don't personally think is a value that I want to instill in children. Past a certain age, you want young children to learn obedience and discipline, but when you're reach
Like
maturity,
those
you should be
secret talks of US
expanding your
occupying
intellectual
Gaza.
curiosity and pursuing your interests. And that's not what
I
happens
was
in the
watching
universities.
some
anymore.
yesterday, y'all,
the
that
South
was
Park
showing
Pandaverse
how
episode
America
that everyone's been
somehow
talking about.
could have just built Israel for a reason like that. And that isn't too far off, really, right? Because it really wasn't much of a country before it came what it is. So that could very well happen. We could very well be owning this country and wondering, damn, how are we going to get any of that? And that's where they started. Maybe in Ukraine, too. I wouldn't put it past these slimy fucks in Congress. Not 1 minute. I know who we're dealing with here. These motherfuckers are animals.
It's marketed
The
as
millions of
the
people,
characters are
bro.
replaced by diverse women. So Cartman is a black woman now. But there's an A
Exactly,
story and a B
though.
story. And the B story is that no one knows how to do anything. And so Randy Marsh, Stan's dad, the stove breaks. And he's like, I'm going to show you kids how to fix the stove door. So he calls the handiman. And then the handyman's like, well, I'm gonna have to come back later. The screws are stripped. And he's like, wait, I'll pay you more money to stay and fix it now. And he goes, someone already paid me more money to go fix theirs now. So what happens is all the handymen end up becoming billionaires. And then when none of the regular people can get their light bulbs fixed or their power outlets fixed or anything fixed, they start blaming the billionaires because the handymen are all billionaires. And then they start holding up "We are the 99% signs." They're saying capitalism has failed. They're like, all these billionaires are withholding their access to this work, and we can't get anything fixed now. It's their fault. Capitalism's failed us. And I'm just like, it's really, really funny because it exemplifies so much of what the left complains about, especially young people. They're just like, if they can't have it right away, it's the rich person's fault.
Yeah. It also highlights the value of artisanry. And like before, you were lucky to find someone that knew how to forge a steel sword. You had to spend time with that person. Now we're in a point in history where it's all available. If you want to become a plumber, you can figure it out. Right? But if all this power goes out,
hang on it.
You're gonna have to find a plumber to learn, or just trial and error. Maybe books if you have access to them, if you're lucky, and maybe you had one. And there's still a library standing.
Also, that was a funny part of the show is that they basically, spoiler alerts, I guess, they're just like, the real problem was college.
What do you mean?
Randy's like, if I didn't spend 8 years.
Well, that's where you're from? Well, yeah. That's what it says, Flatbush, bud. What is Horizons? If you don't mind me asking people from New York, what did he mean with that? Is that like a treatment facility or some shit they get ordered to go to? Because them dudes were in fucking plain clothes and he was locking them up. That's kind of crazy.
So he's getting a PhD in geology. I know how to actually fix things and do work, and then I'd be rich. And so they go and start protesting the colleges. It's good. It's really good.
Well, I'm like, what do you want out of life, right? If you want to make a certain amount of money so you can have a career you like, and then also pursue your interests and, start new businesses or travel or whatever else, going to college doesn't actually make sense. You're going into massive amount of debts. You don't have the guarantee of job. You should look at trades. You should look at all kinds of other things where it takes less initial investment. You're able to, if you have to take out a loan, pay it off much faster. And then also you have the option to work in a variety of settings. This is the thing about, and I got my bachelor's in English. I feel comfortable saying this. Who knows what I was going to do with that?
What does that even mean? Like, what's a bachelor's in English?
So the bachelor's degree is just the 4-year degree.
No,
for English, it's English literature. So I can tell you a lot about poetry. I can write some interesting essays. My second one, I have 2 degrees. The second one's in communications.
He ain't scared of these motherfuckers, bro. And that's the big difference. Look how many people that have actually had the chance to probably come and Zip, and they all know where he lives. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. These people just talk on here. That's a fact. Now, behind the bar, you probably chose the right one. Might go see you. I slow down a little bit if that's not a play.
Studies, and so you took basic classes in theory, some public relations stuff. It worked out. It's fine.
If we open a poetry store, do you think it would do well?
Well, that was the thing. When I reached the end of my 4-year degree, they were like, "Would you like to work for Teach for America?" And I was like, "I don't want to be a teacher."
Communicator, though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You heard who is? Hold on. Who is dead? I heard boy dead. Now you can't do that to us, bro. Give us some kind of hint without giving it away or something. I know you probably want to talk. Can't do that, bro. I don't live in New York City. I don't know who boy is. What Bulls got he say? I don't know who my man's is.
Already knew how to talk beforehand, right? I could have spent 4 years reading the news, doing something else. I'm grateful for college. I had a good experience because I liked being in class. I liked learning.
See,
but do I think it's worth the investment? No.
Well, see, I reject this, right? This is one of the arguments I've heard a lot from people when they're like, I think college was good for me. And I'm like, you don't know if it was good for you because you don't know what you would have done if you didn't do it.
And to be honest, the things that I tell people about college is that I was really grateful to go to a different environment. I would call it
before
Texas,
I say this,
maybe Bible Bell. I was around people, very different people socially, and that was interesting. That was had a profoundly positive impact on my life. But it's not to say that college is the reason I am where I am today. It's just
I'd argue it holds you back. And this is what a lot of people I knew in their mid 20s or whatever, they're like, I went to college and I'm doing all right. And I'm like,
we didn't have
I'm not trying to be a dick to
like
you,
that.
but you're a shift supervisor at a Starbucks making $15 an hour and you're 25.
It was like townhouses.
There are people who have started their own businesses by the time they were 22. I know people who became managers of fast food restaurants by the time they were 23 and they're making, $40,000 a year. So I'm not trying to be, it's like you don't want to be a dick to someone who's like, I think I'm doing all right because you want to cheer them on. But it's like, look, man, we can't keep encouraging people to stunt their lives by going to college instead of learning how to actually work in ways that can benefit their fellow man.
For sure, especially since it's not the only option. And that's the thing that I think American high schools get wrong, which is that they use the statistics of how many people matriculate to college to say that we are a really good high school. But that's a bad statistic. You might as well say, our graduating class is entering multi-million dollars worth of debt. Do you think we are a good high school? That would be a more accurate way of representing what they think.
It's making me think of a question from EGR about what knowing that like the trade, how valuable trades are, and the ability to build you a project.
Please be safe out here. Be aware of what's going on around you. Today, all we heard was politicians. There's going to be an attack. There's going to be an attack. So it tells me America's probably stirring something up a little bit because they need some help on reasons why they're over there. It's starting to become very clear. And I don't want to say it, but at least if it's going to happen, it's our country, right?
Management for energy companies, or at least one particular company. First energy you develop, you're saying a campus at one point, or you designed. What made you decide to pivot away from that into politics?
Well, it kind of goes back to where I started. So I started in the union at the power plants, and the barrier to management for me was a degree. It was a prerequisite in the power industry. So I ended up finishing my master's degree. I was a really hard worker, and I caught the attention of the site vice president when Dave power plant in Ohio had the reactor head incident. And I just was a hard worker, and a lot of it comes to from what Tim's saying, right? You apply your hard work, but then you supplement that with
4 classes full time. Went to work in the day. That shit lasted about 8 months. I know Jack didn't do it for years. I know he didn't because it was killing me, and I was a quitter then. I would have quit earlier if I didn't try. You know what I mean? That shit's, bro. I was out of school for like 15 years before I thought about going back.
The knowledge that you gain, from college. I went to college late in life. I didn't go right after high school. That was the service. So, the pivot for me though to politics was COVID. I was traveling the country 200 some days a year. I was working at different nuclear reactors across the country, and COVID had me working out of a home office, and I became politically active because of Donald Trump. My dad was a lifelong Democrat, and he was a huge Donald Trump fan, and he talked me into, paying more attention to Trump, and I did. And the long story short is in 2020, a veterans group and that I support, I painted the Trump 2020 logo on my big yard on Lake Erie, and it went viral. I was on Fox and Friends, and then I got a call from President Trump, and it just
clout does, dude. When you do
just grew from there, and I ended up developing a decent Twitter following for a guy from Northwest Ohio. And when I watched what happened during the 2020 election, and I watched what was going on in my district, 40-year Democratic incumbent doing nothing for us, I decided that I was going to use the political capital that I gained and just shake some trees. It was a Democratic plus 12 district. I had no chance in hell to win, but luckily, right before the primary election, they redistricted. The district flipped to a Republican plus 2.9, and here I am, the candidate. I beat 2 state elected officials, absolutely demolished them, and I was on my way to running the general election. So the pivot for me was just becoming aware of what was going on in American politics and knowing that I grew up in poverty, I grew up in a struggle, and what I was seeing happening by these oligarchs and these, wealthy folks.
How do you start to get into politics?
Let's pull up this the story. We have this poll from Quinnipiac. This one's got people all hot and bothered. 2024 presidential race stays static in the face of major events. Quinnipiac University National Poll finds RFK Jr. receives 22% as independent candidate in three-way race. Now, the interesting thing here is that with the independent candidate, they say that Joe Biden wins. They say, well, let me just pull up the actual Quinnipiac here from 538. They say,
for me,
actually, it looks like if they include Cornel West, but Joe Biden gets 39%, Trump gets 36%, and Kennedy gets 22%. Now, a lot of people are responding, especially Trump supporters, being like, what's 22%? Who that are you polling? Now, Quinnipiac also has this poll, including Cornel West. I love it.
Hey, y'all.
If Cornel West runs, apparently Trump still loses. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm like, it's really funny when they put both of these matches out at the same time. Okay, so it's Biden, Trump, Kennedy on the ticket. Kennedy gets 22%. But if you add Cornel West, someone pulls 1 point away from Donald Trump. Are they implying Cornel West will take 1% of Trump's voters? Cornel West, he's super far left, right? I mean, that's ridiculous.
He's according to the same demographic as Trump, 100%.
Sure, it's a ridiculous idea that Trump would lose because of West and Kennedy. And when you look at all the other polls, take a look at this one. Redfield, Wilton strategies, Kennedy 10%, Trump wins 40-38. They have another poll showing it's 35-33 with Kennedy at 10%, probably because they might have Cornel West in there. You have this one from McLaughlin, Biden 35, Trump 38, Kennedy 12, West 2. McLaughlin also has Trump winning. All the other polls, at least Abacus has a tie. So there's one poll showing Trump losing. I guess technically Quinnipiac has 2. And then Abacus showing a tie. And the other polls, we've got 1, 2, I believe 3, 4. 4 other polls showing Trump wins with Kennedy on the ballot. I don't know for sure, but I'm definitely leaning towards. I do not see Trump voters leaving. I'm talking about MAGA. I'm talking about moderate independent types. I don't see them being like, oh, vote for Kennedy instead of Trump. Some maybe, but it's mostly going to be Democrats who think Biden can't win and that Biden is horrible, he's corrupt, he's a warmonger, and they're going to vote for Kennedy.
Even if he's in prison.
I think Biden's doing all the work for himself, all the work for these other candidates right now. In my district in Ohio, it's highly independent, and I see a huge swing for voters driving towards Trump just because of what he's standing for and the fact that he's getting attacked so terribly.
Yeah,
they're seeing the reality of politics right now.
I heard a Biden
overtly,
from, I guess, 4 years ago. And man, he sounded clear, like a normal guy. And now, when you listen to him, it is freakish. He is just tired.
Our government just really don't like us.
It's like the decline accelerates the older you get.
Just like Hitler.
So it's a curve straight
now. So concerned. I'm torn because I'd like to meet him and help his brain a little bit because he is our commander.
That's crazy.
Just listen to him, like let him kind of wake himself up a little bit.
Well, and it's degenerative, right? I mean, that's the sad thing about dementia illnesses, right? Like any kind of elderly atrophying, it's not reversible.
It's not coming back.
You can't. I've seen THC consume amyloid plaque, which is the cause of Alzheimer's in a
I learned about
Alzheimer's. Continue to look for more data to back that up, but I believe I've seen that. Also, I hear psilocybin helps people in older age.
There might be in the future, but right now we have very little, if any way at all, to slow or stop these progressive degenerative diseases. And I think that's
stem cells right to the brain.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's something, and maybe if we're testing them, experimental treatments, giving us an option in the VA, maybe. Biden can have a chance to try this out, but realistically in the next year, he is not going to suddenly improve considering we've seen a consistent decline in the last 3 years.
If he walked into a chamber and it closed and he came out and he looked like 38.
Well, in front of you is what I'll do. We do need to start seeing strong presidents, not old ones. I want a president that's able to kick some ass, not send a bunch of people. I think that's the problem. We need to start having people we know we can count on, man. Why can't we get back to the American way? Why is that so hard? Like, I remember when this motherfucker was, bro, when 9/11 happened, people come together everywhere they had American flags.
Would you vote
Over
for him?
the
If he
bridges.
was healthy like a
But he's
30-year-old.
a Democrat. I mean,
He's still evil.
The thing
You
is,
know
he
what I
could
mean?
look
Like,
38.
now he's young
and
evil.
He would look 38, and I still need him to close the border, which he won't
Now
do.
he
He
don't
wasn't
even
ever,
pay
you know what I
Get all
mean?
that Biden money back though from the
Imagine that.
gap. You know,
Yeah, what's the story now?
running
They
into
$40,000 in laundered payments.
Oh, what's that?
Insane.
Yeah, there's like so there was the $200,000 payment from his
Insane.
brother.
Mhm.
Now apparently there's a report about $40,000 paid directly to Joe Biden, which appears to be laundered from China.
Man, I'm glad you brought up the
Biden
border.
weird
It's
video
just,
again?
I probably, you guys talk about it a lot. Hopefully it gets talked about a lot. And are they building it up right now? Because it's like, yo, if we're really about to spark a war in the Middle East or like jump into the fire over there, we better have closed borders.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
That would make sense. Yes. If you were in a dangerous neighborhood, I've said this 100 times on the show. Like if you're in a dangerous neighborhood, you would lock your own front door, and instead we're like, no, it's fine. Let's open all of the windows. Let's just pretend like everything is cool.
But it's not just that. If you're going to throw a flaming bag of feces at your neighbor's house, you're going to also lock your doors because your neighbor is going to get mad at you. Now, I'm not, I guess I can technically say the U.S. is basically doing this because we shouldn't be involved in this stuff anyway. But the U.S. getting involved in all of these conflicts and leaving the back door open, yeah.
And the front door with Canada. Like, I know they're our allies, but that doesn't mean Canadian or that doesn't mean like Chinese tanks can't just roll through central Canada into like Wisconsin.
There's no barrier, dude.
No.
There was a story about a bunch of like 20-year-olds, and they just drove down the border and then just turned into the United States.
Barrier there.
I think they got in trouble.
Barrier halfway all over.
Because there's no barriers there.
No.
You know, there's just like, it's like the trees are cut and they have drones patrol sometimes. You go to the southern border and it's like some areas, you know, there's nothing, but there's a lot of wire fencing.
All right,
And there's
they
patrols that
have
go up
fence
and down.
around that one.
And you've got the
They're trying to
militias
put a
down
wall.
there.
Didn't we have the Chinese military was caught practicing some drill or performing military drills in Canada last year, if I'm not mistaken?
I don't think they were caught. I think that was like a joint effort between Canada and China.
Canada.
Yeah, it seems like the Chinese don't want any military conflict with the U.S. They had Gavin Newsom over there to talk to Xi, President. I was going to call him Emperor Xi, President Xi.
But you know,
and they
look,
were like, we're going to do anything we can to preserve peace between us. I
I
wouldn't put it past them to say that and then declare an invasion. That's like stuff Hitler would have done.
I saw a video of a guy in China eating at, I think it was a Pizza Hut, and they can stuff the crust with hot dogs. And when I saw that, I was just like, we're doomed. You know, and I wouldn't say half kidding. I would say that's 75% a joke. The reality is they are competing with us in a lot of ways that we should be the best at. And I don't literally mean putting hot dogs in pizza. It's just that we're giving up our manufacturing. Only now in the past several years seem to have realized that we've given up the industry and manufacturing we need to maintain an economy. And now you're seeing China's they're cranking away. Yes, they're burning coal, baby. They're just smogging it up.
And by the way, I'm going to interview James Tour at Rice University's leading graphene scientist on Earth. They're working on flash Joule graphene, where they hit carbon trash with lasers and can produce this black powder, this stuff. This is the 21st century building material that we'll need to revolutionize our country with.
I don't know, though.
One of them. Probably.
Maybe. It's just like the graphene story came out 20 years ago. It was like graphene, the wonder material, 20 years ago. And so we got some cool stuff from it. But, you know, I wonder, I think it's really going to come down to the basics. Are we producing steel? Right? Are we?
Well, I think you can use, you can put this stuff in with like carbonized steel if you're going to make it and make it stronger and lighter. And also with,
my cousin's name
with coal, like you were saying, we burn coal. You can upscale coal into graphene and burn it cleaner. So there are some. I'm very excited. It's going to be Friday afternoon, so keep in touch on my Twitter and you can watch it there. So there, let's reindustrialize.
I was just saying. I mean, I want to believe in science and innovation. I really do, but I get sort of frustrated with it when ultimately, you know, if graphene is the future, maybe it is. I know nothing about it, but is America going to do something about it, or is it going to be China, right? Like, what country is actually most likely to be ahead in terms of manufacturing these things? And I would assume it's the country where we put all of the manufacturing. And so in some ways we've hamstringed our own ability to embrace innovation by shipping all of these things.
Over there in China, their buildings, a business will buy a floor of the building and put another floor in between it, making the whole building unstructurally sound. Like what you cut the fucking floor off in half, and then they tend to do it to every single floor. Yeah, they're breaking all kind of laws over there. And they don't care.
Overseas. I mean, even if someone in a lab at a
New
university in
iPhone.
America comes up with something, ultimately the technology is getting shipped out of the country to develop, in my cynical opinion.
I would counter
He
that
wants the
those
sun,
would become
man.
obsolete factories
And
over there now.
America
We'll start building
wants
new ones that
its
focus
own
on flash
sun.
jewel creation.
If we build them here, I'm okay with it. I just don't know that we will.
Well, that's what we're trying to do in Arizona and places like that, where we could actually have these factories. So if that actually happens, then a lot of like the reasons for taking Taiwan or protecting Taiwan become secondary to us actually having these factories back in the States. That's not all manufacturing though. Like China can still out manufacture us with like raw product, but when it comes to like technical manufacturing, that's gonna be
battle over lands and
biggest
stuff.
place we're handicapped.
Because we really don't need anybody's land, bro. We could do everything we need to do right here on America and say, fuck everybody. But that for some reason, we all just got to be busybodies. We all just got to know what's going on over there. We all just got to have our foot in there. Every one of us do. And they're probably all pissed because they see no way in. And it would be hard to do to infiltrate this.
I mean, if you look at how our government hyper regulates not only the industrial side of manufacturing, but then the energy side, right?
Oh, sure, ruins shit all the time, bro.
Kind of my wheelhouse, right? And that's why we have the stifling of small modular reactors, and we have companies that American innovators that are having to take their technology to Canada and go through the regulatory board there, hoping that the NRC here, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission here, will finally open up the gates and allow them to
that's another problem. Get rid of the fucking
we're losing out on
EDC. Get rid of fucking FBI. Get rid of all these motherfuckers. Who deems
how does that work?
It's
essentially
that puts it on the market.
It's a mini
Go
reactor.
ahead, I'll eat it too.
Is
and then
mechanically
small modular reactor
melting down. You can power a small city with a reactor the size of this room. Need no operators,
and it can't melt down.
Right, cannot melt down.
What kind of what's the fuel source?
Still uranium, but it's
too small.
Passive technology. I mean, it doesn't rely on operators. The way it's designed. I'm no physicist or nuclear engineer, but the way I understand it is the recirculation system, the cooling system, they're all passive and reliant on condensation and the systems working in cohesion with one another. So there's no operator manipulation.
What about thorium salt? We've heard a lot about that.
I think thorium salt's another awesome opportunity for us that we're just. I mean, there's reactors out there that. There's ways to convert.
The scientists and the surgeons are what's leading
into thorium salt reactors. There's America. I used to work for a guy that invented that. Name is Dr. Singh, and he introduced it to our federal government, Department of Energy.
All of our doctors are from overseas.
Why aren't we doing these? Why are we not doing it?
Because the money is not going in the right pocket.
It's because of Greta Thunberg, isn't it?
That son of a she's hungry for the cash.
In your experience, how has the American public's opinion shifted on nuclear? Because I feel like that's ultimately, if there were people calling for it, eventually someone would do it, right?
I mean, they're doing it. The problem is, I mean, there is a specific.
Shout out to Zip. Let me say that. Zip, shout out to you, sir. And I'm glad it didn't get into 1090 Jake's hands. Nah. Keep doing what you're doing because I think you're going to be the next big exposer, Zip. There are going to be people sending you shit all the time now. Yeah. You about to get swamped with work, Zip. A snitch exposer. Oh, okay. You got to get all kind of shit. I think he's only going to choose the big ones, though. Kind of like how 1090 Jake does it. Probably got a bunch of snitch friends around him. I'm not going to say that. 1090 Jake's been backed by quite a few fucking people, actually. So, y'all have a beautiful evening, man. I'm out. If you haven't seen it already, I'll show you. Huh. Y'all please have a good evening. I'm going to go get drunk some more.
Made it out with music, mama thought I threw my life away. My granny was an addict, my dad ass was absent. In the gutter where we was trapping, now double G's on my jacket. Made it. the block with a sack and a Glock in the back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and look at my brother behind me, he up and he busting whoever he see. Niggas be rapping, but ain't never done it. They know how I'm coming, they know I'm a creep. Shoot till the stop when I
land on my feet, Mr. Lewis Gossett Jr.
Ah! Ah!
Come on, you can do this, you can do it, 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 you gotta do it, we gotta do it, we can do this. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. This is it? We done? We done? I'm not quitting my job because niggas fucking destroyed my platform. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my dreams because other people can. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping the devil. I know that's the wrong thing to do, but if I assume I'm going to hell anyway. But if I worship the devil, I could die soon and probably. I'm really considering doing it. I'm not even lying. Help, you know,
I'm a motherfucking money go getter with a real nigga feeling. I do this shit with ease, bitch. I'm fast life living. I can go in any hood. They love a little nigga, couple of them hate but stay in their place cause they don't want it with me. See me looking good, beating hard, bumping in my city, riding with that sack in that strap.
In that strap.
I'm not gonna go get a job because you destroyed my platform. My platform is just fine. If y'all wasn't here harassing me, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to. Ah!
You know what the fuck going on, nigga? Huh? Niggas 12, I ain't going back and forth up on the internet. Holder told her friend I hit, now she won't let me get in that. Niggas steady ask me who I hit, but I don't get in that. Hit his head and watch it swell up, thought we used to fix a flat. Nigga got strong arm about his heat and he ain't get it back. My gang on alert, we tryna turn them boys to plenty pack. Police